Welcome back, everyone. What we are watching, episode 59, TJ. We've made
59?
59. What do you call it? Like a duo podcast, like a simulcast with the Joey Harris Show.
I respect you. You want to know something significant about the number 59?
What's that?
I once went to dinner with somebody who was 59 years old. Let me tell you something, Joe. When you get older and then you're dating, the game changes. Because you got to understand, like, if I'm in my 20s and I date somebody in their 20s and they say I'm living with my mom is probably in her late 40s or 50s. When you go and you have dinner with somebody who's 59 and she says, I'm taking care of my mom can be anywhere between 75 and 90-something years old. So after this dinner, friend goes outside to check her mail, and I hear this.
See, we talked about this on the last episode of the Joey Harris Show that you were on. It's called, and
did we talk about the death rattle?
The name of the episode is Hard Tacos, because you're like, we gotta go. You're like, we had tacos. Was that a hard taco shell? Would you look at the time? I gotta write that down. Remember? Yes. The death, that 59. She was 59.
59. That's the death rattle, baby.
Oh goodness. But anyway, joining me, I've not officially brought him on. Joining me is the man who is the new advertising director to Mighty Sharp Barbershop, located in Queens. If you come in for your next cut, use the promo code Joe Lewis, 137 years old. You'll get 10% off your cut. TJ, how are you, my friend?
One time I was cutting a man's hair. The man was like, hey, man, I was in the movie. He said, Don't Look Up. I said, what's the name of the movie? He said, the movie Don't Look Up. I said, what's your name? He said, my name, Timothy Chalamet. I said, Timothy Chalamet? Timothy Chalamet.
Man, you ain't never met no Timothy Chalamet.
What's going on, bro? It's good to be back with you. It's 2026. Is this our first of 2026?
First of 2026. You know, right after the new year, my job hits me hard, and it takes a while to climb out of it. And
I've been in transition.
You have been in You've been working hard. I'm gonna tell you something, folks. This man right here, he's my brother. He calls me up or he texts me, hey, I need something, whatever you need. Boom, I got you. And yesterday, I'll say this, I have no problem saying this. You're like, hey, boom, I got you back for all the times you hit me. But I didn't hear the thing. I always enjoy hearing it hit, because I never hear it.
Right.
It scares me. I'm gonna be honest with you. The times it's hit in the past, I was alone in my office. You know how you do, just office work, emails. It's like cha-ching or something like that, right? I almost my phone across because if you're like, hey, dude, I need this. Oh, no problem. You know, you kind of know it's coming. I got you.
Right.
Cha-ching. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You go about your day. I never know it's coming. So I'm just sitting there. You're writing down or emailing, like I said, and it, cha-ching. My phone is possessed. That's what I'm thinking.
You're like, that's just Cash App telling me it's my monthly statement. It's just
and it's like, Joey, it's not looking too good. Oh goodness. But I will say this, since the last time we recorded, I've upgraded. I'm on a different computer now. It's got a huge screen, dude. I'm seeing big time. We are both, hold on, let's see. I did this the other day. Tyler and I recorded something.
I'm not jealous. Oh yeah, you big honcho.
Well, I'm seeing things now I didn't see before when we were just on the StreamYard. I always thought I knew it was a duck. I thought the duck had like a little eyeglass that it was looking out.
No,
It's headphones.
It's headphones.
I never knew that. I just see a little duck in the corner,
Right.
and I thought he was like a little, it's a fancy duck, but
He
it's like,
he is quite fancy, bro. I don't know about you. I don't know too many ducks that have headphones, so I don't think that just because he's not wearing a monocle, it doesn't make him any less fancy.
that may be true, but I tend not to hang around ducks unless they have like the rubber duck variety. Like, because
Bro, the
regular
majority of the people I associate with the ducks, they look cool as hell, but under the water, they kicking, baby. They
they are
kicking.
kicking hard. I bet you they tell you some stuff about some geese too, don't they?
They do. They talk straight smack about some geese and let a vulture come into the room. Everybody ready to go.
He said, I didn't know they threw down with the vultures.
They don't.
Oh, okay. No, that's why they're ready to go.
That's why they're ready to go.
That makes sense. But I do have to show this. It was one of my birthday presents because I did have a birthday recently. My wife
Yes, you
gave me this.
did.
Look at this, my friend. This baby
Hey,
kangaroo.
you got merch.
And over on this side, it's backwards, but it says the Cup of Joe Wrestling Show.
Man, I got so much respect for that, man. I want to be the first person to have some baby kangaroo draws. And I'm not trying to be inappropriate or crass. I just once you get to the point to where your logo is on draws or skivvies, that's when you know you've made it.
All right.
Like
And
I'm
so to paraphrase my good friend over here, MeUndies, cut the check.
MeUndies, cut the check.
If we got something with MeUndies and we promoted it, that would be their best selling pair that month because they have like the
Big time
subscription.
facts.
Yes,
Big time
Baby
facts.
Kangaroo Media. Yes.
Well, it would be everywhere, and people would be it would become the new TikTok challenge. Are you
Hey.
wearing your ruse? I got my ruse.
And then people are showing it, and they're like, "We've
They
got a
showing
matching
the
pair." The couple, like, we got a matching pair. Yeah.
and then they doing a dance. I can't do the shit, but I mean they you know how they do.
I know how
They're dripping in res.
That's right. That's right. So listen, we have to address there's an elephant in the room that we have to address, TJ. I know nobody wants to talk about it.
I don't know how, man. I have what? Dumbo's mom in here.
A third of the country is under a winter weather advisory, and people have just lost their mind. And we talked about it yesterday as well. You got to get the bread and the milk. So you're sitting there with a gallon of whole milk and 3 loaves of bread, got a gluten allergy, and you're lactose intolerant. But you got to have the bread and the milk, right? Got to have
what you doing? I hope you got some cinnamon, Nathan. I hope you got some cinnamon in the egg. You better make some French toast.
Gonna make some.
Because what else are you doing with just bread and milk? But that's what we raised to believe. I bet you I got other things when I was at the grocery store yesterday.
Oh, 100%. I got other things when I was at the grocery store today. Because
I got an Olipop.
If Joey has to go to the grocery store, Pop gets a treat. And I'm Pop.
I'll get a treat.
And look, Pringles, cut the check. Because I'm like, I want some regular Pringles. Okay.
You got the red can.
I got the red can. So I'm just going for one, right? And it said, right. Excuse me, Mr. Harris. It called me Mr. Harris. It said the party size is the same price as the regular size this week if you get 2 of them. So Mr. Harris got the Pringles.
Did you go to the food dog or did you go to the Wendy's? Okay, because the food, yeah. Food Dog had the special on the extra long on the Magnum size Pringles. Yes. So yeah, I thought about getting some Magnums, but then I was like, the Cheetos were 2 for $5.
Yes.
So I'm like, everything, and I was sitting there talking to my partner about it, it's like everything's in 5s now.
Oh yeah.
Everything at the grocery store. There's no dollar stuff anymore. It's like everything is in 5s. If you can count in 5s, you can have a good idea as to how much you're spending before you get to the register.
Well, I told somebody this. just last week. They were talking about it online. When I worked at the grocery store, which has been 30 years ago now, 30 years ago plus, we had those
Right.
those Shasta 12 packs, the old in the
Oh
old
yeah, I
days.
remember Shasties. Call them Shasty Nasties.
We put them on sale, $2 a 12 pack. Could not give them away, but you put them on 2 for $5. We couldn't keep them in stock.
That's it. Which is hilarious, right?
It is
Because
hilarious, but people
it
don't
was
think that. I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay $2 for a 12 pack. I'll wait till they go on sale. Where's the 2 for $5?
bro. You begging for a $2 12 pack now?
You
I'm
beg
seeing
for a
12 packs
$4
running
12
back
pack.
$10, bro.
The Cokes today, it said sale $8.99 for a 12 pack. I walked right on by them.
Buy one get one free for $9.99 on a 12 pack. What are you talking about?
Is that
What
what it
are they
was? I didn't
putting?
even go to. I didn't even go down. I didn't see the buy one get one.
Because Rob, that is one of the things that I allow myself to still have. I don't eat as much chocolate quite as I used to, because I used to make it. Kit Kat used to be in my veins,
Right.
so I've let go a lot of those sweets. Grateful, but soda is still one that I'm like, yeah, this is one of those things I'm gonna be sucking on to the day I die. Wow. Now, mind you, the food dog you can get a 2 liter for $1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold on and I'll continue to buy those because it tastes about the same. But when did the 12 pack become $10? I don't get it, bro.
I don't either.
I don't get it. And the 2 liters, if I want a cherry sun drop, because I am from the South, Nathan. If I want a cherry sun drop, I gotta pay $3.50 for it unless it's on sale to get it $2.50. It's gonna be $3.50, almost $4 by itself. Nathan.
Nathan is getting it rough. He's coming back from the grocery store. What happened? There was a man just yelling at me about I need cinnamon and about the cherry sun drop. I'm not going back to that store. You can go by yourself. I'm not. I was doing you a favor. He's yelling at her. She don't know what's going on.
Causing domestic violence. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm just real upset
No,
about
no,
these
no, no,
prices,
no.
folks.
He's just mad. He ain't gonna domestically violent her. But
I'm
she's like,
saying.
later on, she's like, Mother, he never talked to me that way before. Something about cinnamon and sun drops. Just mad,
So angry.
just angry. But I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. I was thinking about this the other day. And again, folks, it's YouTube and it's the podcast. I'm gonna keep it clean because we've done it before. When I ask you if you had ever heard of that song, "Do You Mess with the War?" I don't mess with the war. I'm so glad you knew what I was talking about. Because I'm
For
like,
sure.
what if he didn't know what I was talking about? He would think I was insane, just walking like Joey was just spouting off some nonsense.
Big time facts. But no, because I'm a little traveled. I did know exactly what you're talking about. Do you mess with the war? I don't mess with the war. I know exactly what you're
And
talking
it's
about.
just it is a very involved song, and I heard
It is.
all of it one night during RA training. The COVID year, I only had 3 RAs. We were
It's
outside, so
about 10 minutes.
oh yeah, and we listened to all of it, and I'm mesmerized. I'm like, when is the song going to end? They just keep talking, but I was involved in it. The brother, didn't they talk about the brother was in the military or something like that? Like, do you
Bro,
mess with the? I don't mess with the.
respect to Dave for his writing ability. That young man can write. He has got a talented pen. His show has finally been canceled, but even that one, and I'm just now wanting to get into that one. It's on my list
Yeah.
because again, he's talented. Shouts to Dave.
We're going to circle back around because this is what we're watching up to episode 59. One more episode will be in the 60s, TJ.
Hey man, listen, we close to retirement age. We're getting close to the syndication is what we're getting close
We
to.
need to, yeah. See, with one more
We
episode,
get we get to 100 episodes, we start pimping this show out to other networks.
come on, Tubi, I'll take your money.
Listen,
Pluto,
Tubi money,
I take Pluto money. It'll still be a planet. You pay me enough money.
Freebie. If new rock stars want to come over and start putting links on our listen, I'm for all of it. Gil's Arena. I
Friend,
don't know who
if
else.
if Friendster comes back, if
Bro,
if MySpace, if Tom wants to restart MySpace and buy it back,
Tom,
Tom, you can have the first 100.
I heard we'd have to have Timberlake involved in that deal since Timberlake acquired MySpace at one point. But I'm saying, listen,
I'll replace the duck with Timberlake. It'll be Timberlake in the
big
corner.
time facts, man. Big time. I'm for all of it. I'm for the syndication. We will catch Bob Burgers. Bob's got 300 some odd episodes. We'll catch Bob.
Dude, they give us enough money. This becomes our full-time job. We'll catch the Simpsons. We'll pass the Simpsons.
Bro, real man, listen.
The Simpsons and Gunsmoke too. We'll combine them all. I'll be here every single day.
When this is all, you telling me we get paid a living to do this? I can put so much into all. Man, I will have a different hat for every episode.
I'm gonna get you a computer just like this. It'd be the Joey computer. You know the Joey phone? You're gonna have the Joey phone.
Yes.
You're gonna have the Joey computer. I'm gonna put a green screen behind you. You're gonna be in a different locale every single day.
I am for that. Look, when we make that money, I will wear my glasses on air. I don't want the world to know I need glasses, so I'm not wearing them ever.
Did you at least see that they had this past Christmas the Family Guy, Lifetime, Great American, Hallmark movie classic? They were making fun of like Hallmark films. But the title was like that long. It was for Hulu only. It was this long and stuff like that.
That's what's up. No, I don't.
We're gonna plaster that all over the running at the bottom. It's like Pringles, Pepsi, Frito-Lay, Taco Bell presents the Joey Harris and TJ What We're Watching Extravaganza Show Program experience.
Yes. I think if anybody has followed your show and they know me, they're like, let TJ produce a show. It's gonna be weird as crap.
Mm-hmm.
Like let TJ. So if the Mountain Dew, Cracker Barrel, Denny's Waffle House Extravaganza presents the Joey Harris Show, episode 69. What is TJ doing? Yeah, I'm right there for you. It's going to be quite weird, man. But I'm excited. I've missed you, man. It's been a month since we've been together.
I was going to ask you. That was my next question for real. I was going to say, how was your holiday season? Because last time we spoke, we was like right before that, and I felt like you were like, this might not be true. You might have run around naked all the last part of December, but it felt like you were going to ease into the holiday, like you were going to acknowledge this is the holiday season. I'll be right here in my chair. That's how it felt to me.
Typically, that's how I do the holidays. I treat the holidays like that cheating spouse because you know they always say, "Oh, I tripped and fell into it." That's what I do with the holidays. Okay. You know, it's just like I'm walking, and I trip and I fall into it. I just do it very gracefully, and I land on my couch. I got popcorn. I'm gonna show you popcorn right there, Joey. I got, and you can't see what's on top of the popcorn is some fortune cookies because nobody knows what's coming. Open the cookie, cut the check.
Was it one of those things like you're entering the mid-December range? You're like, listen, I'm gonna fall sometime around here. I don't know exactly when it's gonna happen, but it's almost falling season, you know, because when fall gets here, it's like soup season. And then you got bowl games, and it's bowl game season. And we're in it, you know, playoffs and the big game. You can't call it the real name because that's apparently trademark, and they'll come after you. But you know the big game I'm talking about with the
y'all want to come after? Y'all want to come after me? You ain't getting shit. You want to come after me? You want to come after me? The bowl is less than super. What? Come after me.
We might be able to do that. Listen, for the longest time, we had the joke: if you sue me, you're just gonna be doing it for practice. And I said
that's all you doing.
I said that to somebody who I owed money to, and they said, "Well, practice makes perfect." And I didn't say that no more.
Look, if the NFL came after me because I said those two words together, I'm just curious, what would be the point? Do you want the art that I created on the wall behind you? That's all I got.
What we're watching, it's going to take a while. What we're watching, episode 63, it's just a blank wall behind TJ. And you're sitting here with a prepared statement. Upon reflection, the National Football League is very
I'm wearing my
litigious.
glasses on that day, Joey. I'm wearing my glasses that day.
You told me I don't wear suits and I don't wear ties no more. You're gonna have it double knot.
A damn Windsor. Got a Windsor, got them fat knots sitting up there. You can't even see my neck, the knot so big. Yes, because apparently that's how it would happen. That would be a funny gag. That would be an extremely funny gag. I like that.
So, did you do anything special? Did you watch anything special since this is what we're watching?
For the holidays, I mean, outside of what we had assigned,
right?
As far as the holiday season is concerned, that was pretty much it. Because it's been quiet, we got into a couple binge-worthy shows, 10 items or less, which is funny on Tubi. And as a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna lie, I spent this holiday season putting respect on Tubi's name. So before I go any farther, Tubi, like I gotta put respect on y'all name. I did not know that y'all library was as vast as it was because I'm like, the only time I went on Tubi was when I wanted to see myself, right? And then we go and it says, "Do you want to watch Galaxy Quest?" And I was like, "Oh snap!" Galaxy Quest is a movie that I can always watch. It's not in my top 10 movies, but it's a movie I can always watch.
Oh, sure.
Right?
I got a lot of those. Yeah.
So I'm watching Galaxy Quest and I fall asleep and I wake up and what is on? But the Three Amigos. I'm like, hold up, Tubi. You just hit the hit after hit after Three Amigos went off. Pauly Shore and Jury Duty was on. I said, what you doing, Tubi? What you doing?
By the end of the week, you're hitting it and you're waiting for that animation to be,
bro. I turned that thing
on the couch to be.
Bro, I'm saying Pluto Nash. Eddie Murphy don't care for that movie. I actually love Pluto Nash. And now I see they got all the seasons of Saved by the Bell. So the other night I go into bed, I turn it on, and it automatically went to Saved by the Bell. I was like, you want to watch some Saved by the Bell? I was like, I guess I do too, man. I guess I do.
You know what I've gotten into like that? Not Tubi, but Pluto. For real. Pluto comes up.
See, I don't know nothing about Pluto yet.
Pluto TV.
I don't know nothing about. I mean, I know it exists. I'm saying I've never pulled it up.
What is it? It's Oh, come on! Don't let me down. Come on, Pluto.
While you're looking it up, I'm going to give another opportunity to cut the check. I just got a delivery from Amazon. Amazon cut the check. It's for some Billy's body wash. If you don't know anything about Billy's, I got the detox version coming up. This is not the first time I done got it. It smells delicious. It reinvigorates my skin. You want to know what it feels like to have your skin reinvigorated? Get Billy's. Cut the check.
All right.
I'm gonna do an unboxing on the show, Joey. What you talking about? We didn't even know this was happening today. This is how you know this is live.
While you're doing that, Pluto TV uses the tagline "Stream now, pay never."
Oh snap! Okay. All right, we're opening the box. This is like I don't even mind. I don't even mind because at this point, I realize, Joey, we've been doing this together for a lot of years. So your fans.
This is our fourth year of doing this show.
That's crazy. And look,
59 episodes in
and it
4
only
years,
took it only took us 3 years.
they said it couldn't be done.
It only took us 3 years to do The Sopranos. So I'm saying, baby, we got it done. Billy,
Really. Detox, purifying body wash, green tea, super greens. What does it smell like?
delicious. Um, juicy green botanical scent
Okay.
to balance and tone. You can't see my skin doesn't look balanced and toned right now because I didn't have it.
Because you didn't have
I
it.
look
Yeah.
beat, is what I look. I
Yeah.
look like I've been deprived of all nutrients and water. So I'm going to use this Billy Detox. That's a check.
So instead of Billy D. Williams, it's Billy Detox.
Right. And there's some eucalyptus essential oils because anybody who knows me knows that I love the peppermint and the eucalyptus. And for all of you to think that I might just be a little ignorant, slap yourself. I know what the word is, Jonathan.
Nathan's like, thank God he didn't say Nathan.
No, Nathan's smart enough to know that I know some English. Jonathan is getting a little him and Chad, man. They just bitches.
Don't even start with Chad. Chad is just... But as we go into this new year of 2026, we're going to talk about some looks ahead of what we're doing for the year, and maybe some entertainment we're looking forward to. Did you finish the John Candy doc?
Yes.
What were your thoughts?
As you get older,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I feel like you look at things differently. You start to appreciate things differently, right? We talked about it. You and I have talked about it. I feel like, like as I am in an evolved state, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have two. Sometimes you only live once. I say you live twice because that first life where you think that nothing can touch you, right? And then that second life, once you realize that life is actually finite and you are immortal or are mortal, that's your second life, right? Because you're aware. I'm in that aware state right now. So seeing that documentary, the stuff that he was going through, and then to hear how they found him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a lot.
To know that man, because that man had to know what was coming. And there's nothing you can do in that moment. And what he thought to do was to go to the book and read, and they put their speculation on it. And I think a lot of that speculation may have been accurate, right? It's like when you're at that point, feeling whatever intense emotion he was feeling at the time, you need some answers. And the only thing he could think that he didn't want to bother anybody, and I've been in that state. You don't want to bother anybody. You just go where you can go. And like so, when he got to that spot, it was already a misty, thing to watch because I'm going through. And when you watch a documentary, you put yourself back in the state of where you were when that first was introduced to you. If it's something from your lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm watching him and Uncle Buck and, seeing the different clips from all the things that he did, I'm just like, man, I remember how I felt seeing that. And then you get the behind the scenes stuff and you're like, wow, that means so much more. Not to take anything away from John Candy, but just talking about All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh
When
yeah.
you find out the truth and reality behind that scene, it hits so much harder to watch it because I could not imagine as an actor having to do that scene knowing what happened to that little girl. So watching the John Candy doc, it hit hard. And it hit on a lot more of the heartstrings than the Eddie Murphy doc did, but I don't think the Eddie Murphy doc was meant to do that because Eddie Murphy's still alive. Eddie Murphy just wanted to entertain and show that he could still do it. because it was everything leading up to him going back to SNL. But this John Candy doc was just, it was powerful. It was powerful.
The part that also hit me was after that, Eugene Levy and Martin Short talking about being in the hearse or
Yeah,
the limo after. Where's all the
and all
traffic?
the traffic.
Where's, you know you've made it when they're shutting down freeways for you.
Like, and that's, I mean, and the only other time I know of no one being on the freeway is during the Bronco chase. That's
Right.
different. You know, that's different. But for them to say that, and then the way that they said it, you could see the emotion hit whenever they say, he's like, where's all the traffic at? You know, and it sucks because, and you know, I felt I had this point when Malcolm Jamal Warner passed. I wish so much that these people who are dealing with whatever they're dealing with in their mental health,
Mm-hmm.
they don't know how much they mean to the world, right? And it's not until after they're gone that the world outpours and all this love comes out. John Candy realizing, oh, you got to be something if they shutting down highways for you. Did he feel that though? You know, when he's going in that last moment and he went to that book, did he feel that he had impacted so many people? Because based on the way that Doc read, he dealt with some dark stuff. And a lot of entertainers do. And that's why I say, if you got the opportunity to give flowers, it ain't always got to be a lot of words, man. If all you can do is send me an emoji to let me know you're thinking about me, then I'm going to do it. And that's what I do for my people as best I possibly can, because you never know
Oh, sure.
when,
Sure.
like that, because that man
It,
touched people.
oh, 100%. Um, so I made the mistake. I watched that, then I got into my Christmas watching. And I followed that up with, I don't know if you got a chance to see it this Christmas, A Christmas Story Christmas.
I didn't get a chance to watch it this Christmas. No.
But just like both of them are great. Don't watch them back to back because it hit you in all the feels. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things when you realize what's happening and it happens like the last minute. It's like that meme from The Wire where that guy figures whatever it is out. Because I've sent you that, like, I've had some of those moments, and it's one of those that, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And from what you tell me, we got to watch The Wire, dude. What you
We
tell
do
me,
need to
like,
watch The Wire.
you're like, that's one of those moments when he's like,
yeah, like, bro, when you see it and you're like, yeah, because the character we're talking about is Weebay, and they've lost another star from that show.
yeah.
He just passed away a couple months ago. And I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but whenever we get into the show, I promise I'm going to give him his proper praise because
I know that they follow different aspects of things. Was his the newspaper one?
technically he's
Okay,
involved in all 5 seasons, but he
gotcha.
becomes more prominent in the latter seasons when they start to talk about corruption and things like that. But he's visible in the first season as the state senator.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. But so just to kind of like drive this forward of what we're doing this year, this season, what we're watching, the 2026 season. We're going forward. Our main focus is still going to be the MCU. We're going to, by my goal is by the time Doomsday gets here, if we're not up to Doomsday, we're going to be close. And
Okay.
definitely by the time Secret Wars gets here, we will be fully caught up.
For sure. For sure. We got a new Spider-Man coming out this year.
We do. We do. And
We
we've
got
got
Wonder
Wonder
Man's next week.
Man next week. Wonder
Next
Man's
week.
next week.
I'm excited for that one. I like him as an actor, man.
I do too. I was not excited for the original like trailer. I'm like, that just didn't make any sense. But then I saw the follow-up trailer with showing like some of his like powers and more of
Right. Finally
Trevor.
getting into it.
Trevor's going to be in there, and I'm like, that's my man right there. Trevor always makes everything better.
I saw the episode title list, and it makes me smile because it's giving a brief peekaboo into what the acting world deals with. Because I think one of the episodes is called Self Tape, and getting into acting 3 years ago, I was asked for a self tape, and I did not know what that was, so I had to Google it. And yeah, now I'm proficient in it, so it's like when I see it, I know it. But seeing it then just put me back in that state. I'm like, okay, this is going to be interesting. So I don't know. They're not releasing them. I think they're releasing them. They're dumping.
Are they? Are
Um,
they getting all of them at once, not week
I
by week?
and some people have issue with that. It seems like Marvel does that with some episodes or some shows, and not others. Ironheart, one episode of What If, now Wonder Man and Echo, all dumped at one time versus WandaVision, Loki, other shows like that getting spread out. So it's interesting. I hope that it means something in the grand scheme, because a lot of shows like Echo has not had any connection to anything.
Hmm.
Moon Knight has not had any connection to anything. So
Yeah, I was about
I'm
to say
hoping.
Echo more so because of the Wilson Fisk stuff, and then that goes
Right.
into him like running for mayor, and that goes into Daredevil.
So, which I need to, and I guess I'm a piece of crap Marvel fan for this one. I've still got, Marvel's Netflix stuff to truly be able to watch, because now they're talking about bringing Jessica Jones in. There's rumors they've been talking to Michael Coulter, because he's not done with his Luke Cage. So I'm like, if they're bringing those folks in, I need to get hip to all that, so I know what's what.
I'm about halfway through. I'm on the Punisher, the Netflix stuff, but I know you can watch Born Again and just kind of be you're all good with that, because they kind of like give it to you piecemeal and stuff.
Did you watch Eyes of Wakanda?
I did not.
I thought that was only 4 episodes. Again, they dumped it all at one time. But the Achilles episode I thought was really, really, really interesting. No spoilers at all.
Okay.
But each one, you can look at it like an anthology, but each one tied into the other one somehow. It's like the Wakandan tech is the unifying force. But yeah, this is the golden age of television, man.
It is. So, dude, let me tell you. Let me tell you how I got to where I'm at right now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Go with me on this little journey back to last summer. I was looking at this huge list of things that I would just like to watch. This is not current stuff. Like my wife and I watch like Matlock when new episodes come out. We're all current on that. High Potential, the same thing. Abbott Elementary, all caught up on all those. I'm talking about the list of shows that are like either done or mostly done. I just had a long list, and it's 4 pages. It's like 100 shows. And I'm like, Joey, you have got to like just burn through it. Like, you got to finish a show. And I'm like, wait, there's this show on Prime that was a PBS show. It's called Endeavor. There's only 9 seasons. They were done. The 8th through season 8 was on Prime. I was on episode 2 of season 6. There's only 3 episodes per season, maybe 4 sometimes. I'm like, Joey, that's less than 10 episodes. You can burn through that. And then I look, and they're taking it off of Prime, my friend. And again, I've got 8 episodes full, and I'm done. Well, I was bummed out, but I'm like, well, what are you going to do? And then the next week was Prime Days. And it said, this is on BBC America. You can have it for 2 months for 99 cents. I
Oh,
can
you can
spend
crank that out in 2
I
months.
can spend $2 and watch 8
Yeah.
episodes. Well, then I got into other things on there, and my list grew. I'm like, but it's like Prime Suspect. I always wanted to watch Prime Suspect. They've got Luther. I don't know if you're familiar with Luther.
I've heard that that's another one that I need to add to the list, man. Like so with your same thing, The Following was on that for me. It's a show that's no longer running. 3
Right.
seasons up, 3 seasons down. We watched that. We knocked that out in about 2 weeks. Kevin Bacon. That was some primetime bacon
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. I watched
And
like the first like season and a half, and I just fell off of it. So
if I can tell you, bro, American Gods, I think I've mentioned it to you before.
yeah.
But it is another one of the shows that's on Tubi. So that one we're getting into right now. So cut the check.
So I'm like, if I just go through all of these shows and like add one from here, I can like knock out some shows.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna do like a show a month, like just knocking them out like one at a time. Like I'll watch an episode of this, then go to this, but I'm watching 5 shows. So every day during my lunch break, I can watch an episode of the show. Don't have to spend any weekends on it. But then I'm like, oh, I need to watch Andor. I need to finish Andor. So I added that to the end. Then Peacemaker came. So I added that to the end. Still, like I was up to 6. Like I knocked a couple of things off. I was up to 6 shows.
Right.
Then somebody said, have you watched Welcome to Derry yet? No, I have not. I was going to add, as soon as I take something off, I'll add that. Well, now you know Stranger Things. So that's how you get to, have you seen Eyes of Wakanda? No, I've got to add it to the bottom of my, plus I'm not knocking any shows off now because you're just trying to keep ahead, because I don't want to get spoiled on stuff. That's the thing.
Marvel Zombies, did you watch that?
No, I've not finished What If yet. I'm just
you ain't finished What If yet? Bro, you know what that means? You know what that means?
What?
You are living a fulfilling life, sir.
I guess so. You know what else that means? Tomorrow's Saturday.
Look, it's going to do whatever it's going to do outside.
Right.
I'm not going out there. As long as Papa got power, I will be binging something. I'm thinking that it'll be American Gods, and then we're also going through Earl.
If you told me, Joey, I've got a Star Wars series where I play Samuel L. Jackson, his legitimate Jedi son, I'm like, I've got to add it to the bottom of the list. Because you're like, well, if you could watch it by itself, but if you've not seen all of Star Wars Rebels, the last 4 seasons of Star Wars Clone Wars, Osaka, The Advocate, Luke goes to the grocery store, you're going to be lost. You're going to be completely lost.
Yes.
That's what's happening. When they're like, you ain't seen the new Star Trek? I'm like, dude, I'm like 22 Star Trek series behind.
Only Star Trek I can tell you I've seen from nuts to gut was Lower Decks. I love that show.
Well, they're like, I was on a website yesterday, no lie. We're ranking our top 5 Star Trek animated shows. And I'm like, I didn't know there were 5 Star Trek animated shows. I thought it was the animated series and Lower Decks. They're like, nope, we've got shorties. Then we've got extreme shorties. Then we've got, you got to turn around and go back and to Starfleet Academy shorties and all of that. I'm like, I'm not even adding that to the list. Maybe one day I'll get to it. But
Lower Decks is my banger. Folks, if you haven't watched it yet and you want a good laugh with some carefree humor, something that you don't have to be too invested in, Lower Decks. Cut the check.
So, TJ, I need to ask you, do you play Samuel L. Jackson's illegitimate son on a new Star Wars series?
You always told me if I was doing anything not to tell you, just to let you see it. Now, does
What?
that count everything else, or is that just Marvel stuff? Because I can tell you right now, Tokyo J will not be returning for Doomsday. I can say that with certainty,
He's
and
gonna
I
be
know I'm not
he's gonna
getting
be
in
in
trouble.
Secret Wars. He's gonna be in Secret Wars.
Notice I specifically said Doomsday.
Dude,
That's funny.
I finally just watched Fantastic Four like 2 weeks ago.
I'm glad you finally got to see it, bro. Because I told you, me and my partner felt bad about the fact when she told me that you hadn't seen it. I was like, man, he ain't watched it because of me, and
I'm
I
like,
felt like a total dude.
but I really enjoyed it. But like it ends, and I'm like, that was really satisfying. But I thought that'd be like you remember back in the day, I'm like, have you seen the teaser for Ant-Man?
Yep.
And I thought I was gonna say, I'm Ant-Man.
That's
I thought it
essentially
was
what
gonna
we
be
got.
one of those like jump things that would like leave you until it gets to that scene. Like, I don't know if it's at the end. No, I think it's in the middle. They stuck it in the middle of the trailers where she comes back in,
Right.
and then you see the back of Doom, and I'm like, what?
The back of who?
Doom, Doctor Doom.
On the Fantastic Four movie?
Yes,
Yeah, you talking about the post credit.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Got you.
They stuck him
When
in
you
the
said in
middle
the
of the trailer,
middle, I thought you were
the
talking about
middle
the
of the
middle of the
credits.
film. I didn't know you were talking about the post. Okay, so yeah,
No, there
yeah.
was a micro scene right in the middle of the film. I just
That's
happened
why
to
I was like, say what?
blink at the right time, you
I
know.
was like, are they showing a different cut in VA that I don't know nothing about? Man, get out. But no, bro, like really, I'm glad you finally got to see it because I wanted to talk about it. Like when we saw it, and I'm gonna give you my rating on it.
Okay.
I gave it a 6. Only reason is because I was like, the entire time, and it was a good film. It's a good film. The best complete Fantastic Four that we've got, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the entire time I'm sitting there and I was just like, I'm waiting on something to happen. And I don't know that I ever got the fulfillment that I was waiting on. What did they lay groundwork with characters that I actually want to see again? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, I'm optimistic. But as far as the film was concerned, like I was really excited for something, and it never came. And I was like, man, it's like I want to give this movie a higher rating, but like I said, great character choices. Sue, that's the best Sue Storm I've seen. I
Yeah.
love this Sue Storm. I would hold hands with her. And then the fact that she get the pregnancy, like the birth scene, that was a powerful scene, man. I'm like, yeah. So like I said, there's a lot of good there. I just say the only reason, nothing against Max Chapman, I was waiting for something that didn't come. So that's the only reason I'm rating it what it is. But it's still not the worst MCU movie I've seen.
Mm-mm.
So that's where I'm at on. What about you, bro?
I could get that. I might go up to a 7 because I did enjoy like Paul Walter Hauser as Mole Man, and then they bring him
Yep.
back, and also like they showed Herbie. Where I'm like, there was no need for them to show Herbie. And then I realized going into another thing that we're also going to finish this year, Sherlock. Now we have gotten officially Sherlock, Mycroft, and John Watson in the MCU playing that TV host, Doctor Strange, and Everett
Yep.
Ross.
I will say, as far as Easter eggs go, with this Fantastic Four world existing in 828, Jack Kirby's birthday was 828.
Mm-hmm.
The Jack Kirby and Stan Lee cameo
Yeah.
in the film, I thought that was pretty dope.
Yep.
Like I thought that was dope. And if you blink or look down at your popcorn, you missed it.
Right.
Because when the first time I saw it, I missed it, and it was on the rewatch that I was able to see it. But no, like again, complete movie, the best you could have did. It's not an origin. You can't do the origin
Right.
effectively. So we're going to go 4 years in the future that relationships aren't what they are. We know them to be who they are. So that's why I'm giving them credit. You came at it at the right way. I feel like I'm monopolizing this thing, man. I'm just yeah.
No,
There you
no,
go.
I appreciate that. We're also going to do the MCU. Like I said, we're going back the second season of Community. It's really got some great episodes
Great episode.
there. We're going to do other listened events. I have not figured out what we're going to do for our July action series of movies yet, but we're going to do something for that. And then we're going to do something for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and all of that. Is there a movie unrelated to everything? Is there a movie that you're really excited for 2026?
So obviously, y'all know me. So Marvel is always high on my list. I'm waiting on something else from Jordan Peele, but that's just me being a fan of his. Him didn't get a lot of love. Jordan didn't direct that. He was just an executive producer on that. Him came out last fall, was released in September, and it was available for digital 30 days later. I saw that one. So I'm looking for something else from Jordan Peele, but I don't know that he's got anything releasing this year. But what I will say is ZZ Beats um, has got a movie. I think it's called "They Will Kill You" or something like that. Like it's. But by the time we have our next episode, I will know for sure what the name of that movie is. But I saw the trailer, and it's a trippy picture. Um, I like weird stuff like that. Like I like Begonia. If you haven't seen that one yet, I would definitely encourage you checking that one out. It just came out recently and should still be on Peacock. But with regards to new releases, yeah, give me Brand New Day. Give me Doomsday. Um, I'm ex- I, it, it's being pushed as a sequel to Endgame, and you know how I felt about Endgame, man.
Right.
That was a good picture, and it's in my top 10 as far as movies are concerned. Robert Downey Jr. deserved Oscar consideration for his portrayal in that movie. Is what I say. What about you, bro?
I was excited yesterday to see the trailer for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I don't know if you saw that.
I haven't seen it, but I know that it's out. I need to watch the trailer too.
And I had been going back and forth because it's one of those things where I was not intending to, but I had a movie spoiled for me that I had really wanted to see. But it's got so much buzz and it had so much stuff around it before that. I'm gonna watch Sinners. I'm gonna sit down and watch Sinners. Because like I said, was excited for it. I'm like, oh, Michael B. Jordan. I like Michael B. Jordan and all that. And really it was like somebody's like, oh yeah, you like it? Well, blank. And they give me the rundown of everything. And I'm like, I didn't want to hear that. Thank you for ruining it.
For the record, someone that does that is not your friend.
They're not.
And I would say that directly to that person as well. So if you're watching, you're not his friend. Um, and if it was me by mistake, I apologize. I don't even think I've talked to you about Sinners. So I
You've
was like,
not talked to me about Sinners.
it could have been me, but I was like, damn, if I'm talking about myself, I need to check that, right? Like that's messed up. But no, look, when you watch it, let me know because I look forward to talking with you about that one as well. I like that picture. I think we've watched it twice, um, and got more from it the second time than I did the first. But I liked it the first time watching it as well. It's just like anytime, anytime I get to see a production put together that's actually taken seriously. I mean, you
Right.
talking about during my lifetime, blaxploitation films was a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like even though those movies were being made, you went into those movies with a certain sense of, oh, I only take this movie so seriously because the dollars aren't being put into it like that. But Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan came together for an amazing picture. So yeah, I look forward to hearing what you got to say about that one, man.
I think, like, having it spoiled, I think I'm going to honestly go into it with no expectations. I'm
You
just going
should.
to look. I'm just going to like put everything down and just sit there and look at it. I'm like, oh, I think I know what's going to happen. Okay, if I know what's going to happen, just let it happen anyway. And maybe I'll pick something up. Like you said, you got something out of it more
Yep.
the second time. That's how I'm going to go look at it.
Bro, I don't know how I'm able to do it. I guess I'm blissfully ignorant sometimes, but even if it's something that I've already seen,
Mm-hmm.
somehow I'm able to be present and be in the moment and just watch it for what it is. And that's even going as far as the super fan episodes of The Office. I watch those and I am able, you know how many times I saw that show.
Right.
Watch this super fan episode, I can pinpoint out what's from the original cut and what's deleted or what was added later, but I'm being present. You're able just to be present. That is a gift to
Mm-hmm.
be able to not have any expectation at all, not be able to let anybody spoil you at all. Just go in and just watch it, and I think you'll be able to enjoy it. Me loving music the way that I do,
Right.
uh, it makes it almost impossible to not fall in love with that picture, even if you have already seen it.
Okay. Well, that's definitely what I'm going to do then. Um, is there any more big movies coming out? I feel like there's like big movies coming out, but I've missed them.
It's weird now, bro. I feel like the game has changed a little bit, right? Like there's so much noise
Right.
that I don't know that there's anything that like outside of Doomsday, which is getting a lot of talk because of all the people associated with it. I don't know what else. You said Masters in the Universe. I know they've been working on a Legend of Zelda film that's supposed to release, if not this year, then next year. Batman 2 is coming. They're going to have another version of the Joker in there. And Bucky, the Winter Soldier, is supposed to play Harvey Two-Face.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Right? So we get a couple little things here and there. Is Tim Burton working on something? I don't know. Is Sam Jack? Here's the thing, bro. It's like the people that we grew up on, and I say we because we are in the same bubble. The people that we grew up watching are dying, man.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Um, because you to think, and I mean, I hope I don't go first, but at some point in time, we're talking about Samuel L. Jackson, Mr. Movies,
Mm-hmm.
who's got like 1,000 IMDb entries, right? Like, he's not going to be making movies at some point. Like it's wild to think Denzel is getting ready to retire.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And there was and Mr. Blockbuster, Mr. Summer, isn't making movies like that anymore. Like so, it's like really things are different. Things are different now. I think that plays a little bit into and then also streaming.
Oh,
Because of streaming,
100%.
because things release in streaming, they're not always going to the big house to be seen on the big screen. I think that has affected releases because something will premiere on streaming. You'd be like, hey man, have you seen such and such? And I'd be like, what? They did what? Who? Jason Momoa's doing what?
Yeah. Um, so I brought up list of American films of 2026. They're doing another Silent Hill,
Okay.
Scream
Okay.
7.
I did know that was coming. Yeah.
And this is just me. Oh, I will tell you this: The Bride. I don't know if you've seen anything about The Bride.
Yes.
That
Maggie
looked good.
Gyllenhaal is directing that one. That one looks so sick. I just saw the trailer for that last weekend, and all I could say was, "Oh snap!" So yeah, when you get an "oh snap" out of me, I'm like, "Oh." And then I even said, I was like, "Look, we might have to go see that one."
The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, I did see the first one. I think they Rosalind is the name. She's getting introduced in this one. I like Mario Kart, Mario Party, and Smash Bros. So this one should be cool.
Okay. They're doing another reimagining of The Mummy.
Is this the one that Brendan Fraser's coming back for? Is this the Mummy 4?
It does not say Brendan Fraser. It says reimagining. It's Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Okay, because I know
I had
him
heard he
and
was
him and Rachel Weisz said they were coming back for one.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
I did hear that was coming back. I never saw the first one. I didn't. I knew the devil was wearing something. That's all I got.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yep, I knew that one. And Street Fighter is this year as well, right?
As far as I know, yeah. Masters of the Universe. Scary Movie 6 in June.
That is right. The Wayans are back.
June
for this
12th,
one.
Scary Movie 6, TJ. June 19th, Toy Story 5. June 26th, Supergirl and untitled fifth Jackass film on the 26th. Probably not a lot of overlap there. You're going to either
No,
one or the other.
you go. A lot of them, I think, will go to end up going to both. James Gunn's doing this thing with this DCU, bud.
July 1st, Minions 3. July 10th, Moana.
Moana's live action, right?
Yes. The 31st, Spider-Man Brand New Day. August 7th, Super Troopers 3.
Hey,
August the 21st, Insidious, The Bleeding World.
oh, they're bringing another Insidious back. Okay.
August 28th, they finally released it after years and years and years. Coyote versus Acme with Will
Oh
Forte
yeah,
as
Will
the
Forte.
lawyer. Yep. And then also on August the 28th, Cliffhanger. I'm assuming that's like a reimagining of Cliffhanger.
Okay. I wonder if Sylvester's going to have anything to do with this one because he survived the first one.
September 11th, Clayface.
Is that a show or a movie?
Movie based on characters from DC. It'll be the third film in the DC universe.
I think Carl Tunick? Is that his name?
Tom Reese Harris, Naomi Aki, and Max Minghella are the stars of it. Produced by James Gunn.
I didn't know if Tunick was doing that or if the guy. See, yeah, I got a lot of names in my head right now.
September 18th, Resident Evil and Practical Magic 2.
And Practical Magic is coming back with another one.
Yeah.
Is it Bullock and Kidman?
Starring Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman, Joey King. Yeah.
Wow.
Lockard
Okay.
Channing, Diane Waste. Yeah.
All right. I see
And
y'all.
then Forgotten Island on the 25th. Let me see what that is.
I plan on seeing the Michael Jackson biopic in April.
All right. In October, Street Fighter.
Yep.
On the 16th. The Cat in the Hat on November the 6th.
Is this a reimagination or are we bringing Mike Myers back?
Starring Bill Hader.
Okay,
so I'm imagining reimagining it. And it looks like to be in the vein of the newer Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch. You know, yeah.
Hold on, they're doing the new Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch.
They did that in 2018. It was like a computer animated one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch that one.
Okay. November the 13th, Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, because that's what we need is another one of those.
Hey, bro, you can never have enough ghosts
November
associated
the
with Christmas.
20th, The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. And
Now,
on the
is
25th,
this?
Fokker-in-Law.
I knew they were coming back to the Fockers. With the Hunger Games, though, is that going to be a sequel to the trilogy, or is that going to be another prequel to the trilogy?
It's a prequel. It is about the character who Woody Harrelson plays,
Oh,
about when he went through the Hunger Games and won.
got you. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right. On the 26th, Narnia, the Magician's Nephew. That's a prequel to The Lion, the
Okay.
Witch, and the Wardrobe. And also on the 26th, Nicolas Cage and Madden.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures from that one. That looks to be pretty interesting also.
All right. December is full. Violent Night 2 on the 4th.
That's with the Red Guardian.
On the 11th, the untitled Jumanji: The Next Level sequel.
Okay. The Rock's coming back, him and Kevin Hart. Okay.
And Jack Black and Karen Gillian and all of
Oh,
the group.
okay. All right.
Yep.
Nebula, I see you.
On the 18th, a little film called Avengers Doomsday. Hope it makes a couple of bucks. Fingers crossed.
I'm thinking, look, if they make cost, I think they should count themselves blessed.
A little doubling up, a little double bill on the action. Dune Part 3, also on the same day. They're calling it Doomsday. Have you heard this?
I did not know that.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is kind of like a Barbieheimer. Remember they did Oppenheimer and Barbie? Yeah. On the 23rd, The Angry Birds Movie 3.
Okay, I saw the first one.
And on the 25th, Werewolf.
By night?
Hold on. Robert Eggers, director and screenplay.
Okay.
It's WERWULF, Werewolf.
Okay. Okay.
In 13th century England, a mysterious creature stalks a foggy countryside as local folklore becomes a terrifying reality for the villagers. Probably about Santa Claus.
That sounds like a Rudolph horror movie.
Yeah. Has it reached public domain yet? Is it going to be killing with Winnie the Pooh and Popeye and Steamboat
and Steamboat Willie? Yeah, Steamboat Rudy. That's it.
Cut the check, Tubi. Tubi, we're ready.
Check. Bro, the thing that's crazy though, man, the Popeye joint is on Peacock. It's not all going to Tubi, man. Peacock's got some lemons too.
The Winnie the Pooh was on Prime, I think.
The Winnie the Pooh is on Peacock. Both of them.
Let the honey flow.
Let that honey flow. I saw the trailer for that Popeye, and I couldn't help but laugh. And then I saw the one for Steamboat Willie, and I was just like, man, y'all are too much, bro. But then I say, it's public domain stuff. It's public domain for a reason. People know these characters.
But you see, and then we'll start to wrap it up. We talked about this last time. I don't know if it was on What We're Watching or the Joey Harris Show. Folks, you need to watch and consume everything. It's all part of a greater universe.
It really,
but
we
talked about Five Nights at Freddy's. I've not seen either film because Joey, it would be 15 minutes at Freddy's. What's that? I'm leaving. And that doesn't make a good film, TJ. They're like, this thing's only 15 minutes long. The trailers were longer than the film.
Bro. I really would. I think that would be an interesting set of skits. So I guess if anybody's watching this and you take the idea, I guess it's yours. But that's a bit. TJ in movies. You see TJ going into the woods, real close to the Blair Witch Project, and then somebody's like, all you heard was somebody a twig breaking. All right, y'all. That's it. All
That's
right,
the
y'all.
same sound. That's that death rattle that woman made. You're like, I got to go get some more hard shell tacos. I'm out.
Like, bro, like,
I forgot to ask you last time. I'm glad you actually brought it up. Was that actually her death rattle, or did you never talk to that woman
it
again?
wasn't. It wasn't because she did it again. She kept doing it, bro. I was like, man, this woman is trying to leave. She is trying to leave because she did that death rattle, and I'm sitting there nervous as hell, right? Her
She
daughter
was over
comes
there
back in,
like, I did not want tacos for supper. I did not
bro.
leave this way.
I do not throw this. I'm not even gonna say the word to make myself. I'm not gonna cast aspersions on this woman's name. There you go. I'm not gonna
Right.
talk bad about her. What
No.
I will say, I saw her one other time where her mom was in the vicinity. She death rattled again for me. So I'm just like, that's just who she is. But last I checked, she's still kicking. So again, apparently at some age, you just start death rattling like every other day.
I think I don't want to be this person, but I feel like somebody in her life is going to be like Family Guy when they turn to Bonnie, like, are you ever going to have that baby or what? But instead, it's like, really? The death rattle? Like,
Again,
you either got to go or you got to go. One
I'm
way or
getting
the other.
tired. Getting tired of it, Tammy. Getting tired. Her name's not Tammy, so I don't mind saying Tammy.
But I can see you're getting tired of it, Tammy.
I'm getting tired of that.
If Tammy was nearby, she would also be tired of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now for the
She
person that's dealing with the death rattle, I mean, you try to stick around as long as you possibly can. I get it.
sure,
You ain't
sure.
paying attention to my stinking ass. You're like, oh man, I don't care if he out there. Eat your hard shell taco and shut up.
So for you, I forgot. Was it you had the shell? Was it meat, cheese, sauce, or did you have no? Was there any sauce?
No sauce,
No
meat,
sauce. Okay.
cheese, little sprinkle of lettuce.
Little sprinkle of lettuce. You got to have that fiber on there.
Gotta put because I heard the lettuce helps the food digest inside your bellies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what they
Lately,
tell me.
and
Science.
then I'll leave you with this. This is what I've been doing lately. An homage to my friend TJ. In the afternoon, I need a little pick me up, but I don't need a lot of pick me up. All right. So I'm making myself a little cup of coffee before I hit it with the hot chocolate and then pour the coffee on and then do my mix. And that gets me like about 2 o'clock. You can coast to 5 on that.
I smile because I had my cup of coffee with my hot chocolate in it this morning, man. So great minds. I am honored that you would drink that, and yeah, that's touching. Sweet stuff, bro. Keep drinking it, man. It's delicious.
Before I let you go, my friend, go ahead and plug any and everything that you have.
Uh, yes. First off, thank you as always. To the people watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe, share it because I keep it clean so you can share this with your grandma. Um, for the folks listening on the pod, keep listening. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what I'm about to say. If you want more of this, if you want to hear my voice again before my birthday, you need to petition your local state senator because they have the skills to pay the bills to get Joey more funding so that he can get me back on. If you want more, you just
I fully endorse that. Yeah, I need more funding. I definitely need more funding.
I'm
More
saying,
funding.
man, hit the Patreon, baby kangaroo. Two films that I wrote, one that I directed, are on that platform, talking about none other than My Darling Lizzie, as well as its Universe Tide sequel in Art Crawl. Um, got a couple artist corners there, and I need to start interviewing my people again so that I can put
There's
some more content up for y'all.
there's a couple of
I
episodes of Cut the Check on
got some
there.
cut the check. I just had the New Year's episode of Cut the Check. So all this content And if you want to see me, on screen, Daddy's Little Girl, the series, you're it on Tubi, and summer camp. I'm still hugging people. So we got a couple films that we're going to be filming up this year, and got some more stuff dropping in 2027. Big film, big part. Got a major. My breakout role is this film that's coming out in 2027. So
looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Got a lot. Again, I put it on there, patreon.com/babykangaroo media. If you're watching this on YouTube, what we're watching, episode 59, hit the subscribe button over there and then hit that notification bell. You will get notified every single time we drop an episode. If you're listening over on the podcast feed, every Tuesday we drop a new episode of the Joey Harris Show, wherever you get your fine podcasts on. And folks, I am going under the knowing. I know that everything's going to be good, and we're not going to lose power or internet. We've got a new episode that we're recording of the Joey Harris Super Show. We've got a book club baristas coming out, and as you are listening to this on a Tuesday, on Thursday on the Cup of Joe Wrestling Show, TJ, I interview Ed Helinsky. Ed Helinsky worked for Vince McMahon during the 80s, Vince McMahon's national expansion. He was one of Vince McMahon's closest advisors. He worked in merchandising and in the magazine, and was one of the people instrumental in bringing Hulk Hogan to the WWF. So we talk about that. We talk about no-name wrestlers that they call jobbers and how much they were actually making. And TJ, they were making in the mid-80s more than I make now. Adjusted for inflation, they're making about 4 times what I make now. We talk about that, so much more. That's over on the Cup of Joe Wrestling Show every Thursday, wherever you get your fine podcasts. But next time, TJ, I think we're headed back to the MCU because we've got some Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. They're going to talk about the last time you did it, I went and listened to that song, and I'm like, why am I crying?
You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down.
YouTube will take us off if we sing anymore.
I thought I could. No, I can't sing it myself. I thought you just couldn't play original content.
Sometimes those AI things, they will blank you.
My bad, man. My bad.
He's giving you the melody. Go and seek.
Yes.
Have some tissues available.
Please.
Then go listen to the song Brandy by Looking Glass.
Yeah. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
He's so excited when he says
really
he's coming down.
He's so excited. Bro, if you can get through Guardians 2 without a choking moment, I say you stronger than me, because there's so many times in this one. Guardians 3, I outright cried. Like, flat out cried. And I'll tell y'all when we get to it. But this one, if you're not choking up a little bit, it's, yeah. Shouts to Gunn, man. James Gunn is a talented cat.
We've also got the Christmas special. We're going to get a little bacon on that.
Little bacon.
All right. But this is Joey. You can get me. I'm at the Joey Harris, wherever you get stuff. I made it easy for you. But for TJ, this is Joey saying we'll talk to you all next time.